Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new, this ain't what you used to. I do me, do you? I do me, do you? This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you.
So energy's still high, moral's still up, we're not suffering just yet. Second movement, we're moving into a type of isolation movement. As you can see here, I'm using the daisy chains as well, just to put us in a better position, starting position, in opposed to having me stretch from end to end of the cables and struggling to get in position. You start off with the daisy chain, you can start off in an easier position, and also it helps with the depressing of your shoulders as well. Just makes that movement, overall movement, a lot easier to focus on the delts. So third movement, we've got traditional seated lateral dumbbell delt flies. We're letting gravity do the work now. So I'm really focusing on keeping my chest up, keeping my shoulders depressed, and pulling to each side of the room while I'm coming up. You see a little bit of momentum in there, but that's just to emphasize. As you see, I'm leaning forward, just try and emphasize that stretch that I can get in the bottom position. All right, another cuffed movement. As you can see, I've got the bench in an incline position, and I find this is a lot better than doing the traditional standing barbell front raises. I can really feel that shoulder just because of the position that I'm in. The path of the movement, especially being on the cables, we put you in an incline position where you can get the peak contraction off the front delt in that incline position, in opposed to standing up where gravity only really pulls you down when you get to the top. So we're able to bring that front delt through a bigger range of motion being in this incline position. All right, next up is our seated cuffed flies. If you know me, you know how much I love this movement. Again, the daisy chains getting us in a better starting position. We've decreased the moment arm. That basically means in opposed to having the cuffs by our wrists, which can sometimes make the movement a little bit harder, especially on the bicep. And then, okay, so we've got our last movement. This is technically not my last movement. My camera died before I could get everything recorded. So we have our incline machine press. So we're gonna go quite heavy on this bad boy. As you can see, I'm loading up with 4 plates. I really wanna think about driving back to the seat as much as possible and just making sure every bit of that rep is felt. As you can see here, I'm trying not to get any junk reps in. Comes in and helps me. If I feel like I'm in a position where I'm cheating or I'm struggling to perform that rep, this is when the spot is needed. So we're at the end of the session now. Did a really good push day with all the lads. A lot of high energy, a lot of jokes, but still maintaining the intensity of the session. So as you know, this is the first week of prep. We're going to be doing it bi-weekly, so every 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be coming in and doing a little check-in with you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to do a weekly thing because I think that alone, you're not going to see a lot of changes. So we'll have a lot to talk about in the videos. We're going to do a revealing of how I look right now. And the bulk, so bit fluffy. If you're a gym man that's been on stage, you know how uncomfortable it is on the off season to lose your abs. But let's see what we got going on here. Currently sitting at 98 kilos. Victims. Go for the poses.
Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new, this ain't what you used to. I do me.
Let's see how long we've got. 17 weeks until we lose all that fluff and suck that waist in. Stay tuned, guys, on the next one. Peace.
This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to.